Hello Sagittarius, Capricorn. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Please remember the oracle cards go here, which will offer you the tarot cards over here, which are the people around you, but you could show up over there as well. So I read the cards and you decide how they apply to you, if they apply to you. Feel free to vice versa the King and the Queen on the card, the Emperor and the Empress. Whoa, whoa. Okay, so I'm going to start. Welcome, cross watchers. This is going to be from the 22nd to the 30th. Thank you for all the likes, subscribes, comments, views. I had a glow up on the channel a few days ago. That's just awesome. I really appreciate each and every one of you. So the first one is resilience number 1. Good way to start the reading. There is no need to rush or push. There is a time to take this is a time to take things as they come. You have the determination and patience to handle what is happening. So if you see on the card, there's 3 sea turtles there, and there's a heart in the middle, kind of with a double heart around it. So I do feel like you have resilience, because either your children or somebody you love that really helps you to be strong, it makes you want to keep going. I feel like you have inspiration to who this would apply to. You get your resilience from somewhere. Maybe it's your pets. You're like, I just have to keep going. I have my pets, they count on me. So the next one is 43, setting up parameters. Assess your relationships and determine how they are aligned with your goals. Setting boundaries requires an honest evaluation of your present relationships. This is a triggered clownfish. So obviously boundaries will help you be more resilient. So there's people around you that if you set up boundaries, it'll make you feel stronger and it will let them know what they can and can't get away with. Alright, so now I'm switching over to the Chakra Wisdom deck. I am almost very close, I just dropped a card, to 5,000 subscribers. When I get to about 4,500, I'm going to have instructions on how to enter to win a deck of cards. Somebody's going to win 1 deck of my cards and I'll have them mailed to them. A brand new deck, of course. So if you're interested, subscribe and hang on till I get to 45. I'll give you more instructions and figure out what deck you would like to try and win, because I'm going to let somebody choose. Alright, so the first one, a Princess of Swords. So Princess of Swords is somebody spying. They probably want to communicate to you. I feel like this person has feelings for you. 2 of Swords. So 2 of Swords talks about there's some sort of denial. Somebody is failing to see something. I don't know if it's you not wanting to see this person spending a lot of time spying on you, or if you're in denial that you want to talk to this person too, maybe. And then Princess of Wands. So Princess of Wands is somebody who's very protected, very full of new beginnings. I feel like the Princess of Wands to me is very physically beautiful. Of course, vice versa to a knight, where that would apply for some of you. But this person's kind of naive in a way. They haven't experienced like their love life as much as other people. They're very naive in that area, which is nothing wrong with that in any way. That is why they're more protected. To me, is because they're more innocent in a lot of ways. Like, that would be the boundaries. And this person would be more resilient if they are more pure. To me, that's how I would look at it. So the next one would be Temperance. So Temperance talks about something coming around a second time around. So I feel like something, the timing wasn't right the first time, so it's coming around this time. And always with the cups here in this card where they touch the water, it could always mean a past life indication in this situation. So the Emperor, wow. So the Emperor could be Aries placement, a father figure, somebody who wants to be in control. They are in control. a leader in a work situation, boss, CEO, self-employed. Two of Wands. Wow, we have Two of Swords and Two of Wands. Wow, so somebody has to make a decision concerning other people. This always makes me think of a single parent and children. Like, I don't know if you're dating somebody and you have to make a decision about bringing this person around your children. But there's some sort of denial around you're making this decision because you have denial right here. So one of you or both of you is in denial about something around the situation. So let's keep going. The next one is Two of Coins. Wow. So a lot of twos in here. So Two of Coins to me means compromise and flexibility. Sometimes I always explain it that this ship she's looking at says you can come to Hawaii with us if you bring 2 bags. And she says I have 3 bags of luggage. And they say you can come with us if you leave 1. So she has to sacrifice 1 bag to go to Hawaii, which would be worth it to a lot of people, but some people would not do it. So sometimes you sacrifice things to get more. So the next one is the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, I do feel like something is coming around in its perfect time. I don't know if you've manifested it. Something very powerful, I feel like. I mean, all your cards have been really positive so far. So the next one is the Hierophant. So the Hierophant could be a few things. Excuse me. It could be marriage, divorce. It could be legalities like the court system, a lawyer. It could be, but nothing bad. It's just something in your life situation. That it also could be 2 people who are divine counterparts for each other or twin flames. I don't get into that too much in my readings. I have nothing against it. I'm just not that knowledgeable. But I do get that with this Hierophant here, that they're trying to communicate through telepathy. So 7 of Cups talks about somebody having something they've carried around for a long time. So I do feel like this is why this is causing issues in making a decision. Well, I was trying to get the cards out, but that seems to be impossible. So somebody needs to make a decision, and it's really hard for them because they've been the same for so many years. It's like, oh my gosh, this has been my safeguard. I have to change it now. Am I ready? The King of Cups. So the King of Cups to me is somebody who's codependent, somebody who has addictions probably. He's going to want you to be in control and stay in the spot here, but he's going to be able to wander. That's weird that this is falling down twice. So I don't know if you have a Capricorn in your life or Capricorn placement in your birth chart. Alright, did I pull 3 here? 1 more. And you have 10 of Swords. So the King of Cups has somehow like done an overkill. They betrayed you so bad, it's like you ended it, you walked away, you don't ever want to deal with that person again. Alright, so now I'm going to switch to the Mystical Cat Tarot, Cat's Tarot deck. So 8 of Earth. So 8 of Earth is people who follow somebody. Like somebody can recruit other people to like fluff them up is how I see it. So people who have an addiction, they'll say, hey, I got beer, come to my house. And then this person just allows these people to fluff them up. Like, oh, you're so great, you got beer, we can hang out at your house. And really, I mean, how fabulous is that? Unless you're like under the age of 21. So 4 of C is somebody who's very depressed. So somebody is trying to get out of the situation. It kind of correlates with this back here. Something that they're scared to let go of, to go into a relationship or repeat a pattern. Earth Queen. Earth Queen is somebody very rigid, somebody predictable, who doesn't understand why everybody doesn't do things their way. Kind of like a grandma or an auntie that's really overbearing. Two of Sky talks about, again, the making the decision. Something somebody's carried around for a long time in their life that they're getting ready to break free from. Two of Sea. Two of Sea is true love, wanting to date, attraction. Six of Sea. So Six of Sea is a lot of tears, and it's clarifying the depression card. But a lot of people are crying, not just one person. So Grace. So Grace talks about carrying yourself and staying on your path. So do not let this rigid female who's very opinionated, very detached of feelings, try and get you off your path, I feel. She's going to make you very emotional. So I do feel like all these people are crying about a love situation, possibly yours, and this lady is definitely not happy with the love situation. So Nine of Sky. So Nine of Sky is somebody very stressed out about making that decision. Somebody has to make a decision, they're very stressed out about it. So Sea Queen is somebody who's very balanced. This person could be a mentor, a counselor. The next one is the Sun. Look at that happiness. This is the happiest card in all the deck. So happiness is clarifying the crying. The crying, the depression, the sadness. The Sun is going to reign over that. I don't know if it's somebody else and you're going to get away from that situation, or that's you and you're going to become happy. So there is consequences for this rigid queen, I feel, to try and get you off your path. So be aware of that. And if you try to, especially now that you are happy and you have abundance and you're stable, you have to be really wary of people trying to knock you off your happiness, which is sad. So Three of Sea. So 3C talks about friends. And then Sea Tom. So Sea Tom is a charmer to me, a player energy coming in, sweet talker. And then Ten of Sky. So this sweet talker, player energy feels trapped some way. I don't know if it's from family or things they've done in their life that have pushed them up against a corner and there's nobody there for them. Five of Earth. So Five of Earth is somebody having consequences of getting ghosted or blocked, where they go to your social media, or they drive by your house or your work, and you have victory and success. You could be traveling, you could be moving, you could be hearing from this person, I feel. So yeah, wow. So let me see what I see for you. So you have strength and balance. And you have good karma and some kind of slow decision concerning that player energy is what it looks like. Alright, so let's move on to the Oracle of E. So the first one is GPS 15. So this GPS means that you're healing and you are being a little more aggressive, but you're totally where you're supposed to be, going through what you're supposed to be going through. Baggage be gone, 17. So something is going to become full circle that was really you carried around for a while. Hopefully it's whatever came up over here that's really heavy and you carried around for years. But it does look like something's going to come full circle where you're going to be able to deal with that. And set boundaries accordingly for whoever may trigger that is what I'm feeling. Alright, so Earth Wisdom is clarity, 17. Look at this, you have 17 twice. And this is 7. 7, 17, 17. So clarity, something is changing, a transformation where a lot of things like your daily life is changing, your living situation, something like that. But it's going to become clear for you on why that was best for you. So 22, relief, master number. So relief tells me that something like whatever this dark was, like stuck you to your home or your childhood, negativity or something, you're releasing it. You're taking a weight off your shoulder and you're moving forward. You're finally releasing it. That's beautiful. So angels and ancestors, you have mirror guardians, take time to reflect. So mirror guardian always makes me think of when we see things in other people and we wonder if we do that. We're like, wow, I wonder if I act like that when I do that. I do that same thing. I always use the analogy of popping gum. Like you'll notice somebody doing it and then later you'll catch yourself doing it and go, oh my gosh, I wonder how long I've been popping my gum. That really annoyed me when that other person did it. So be aware of similarities where you can learn lessons from seeing a behavior in other people to where you're like, oh goodness gracious, I don't want to be like that. So the next one is Star Ancestor, really good. So follow the voice of your soul. You see the pyramids on there, the stars. To me this says that you have some ancestors that could be starseed people, or you're going to meet somebody, but it's probably more you. If you're connected to the sky and the ancient eras, that could totally be you. So the starseed people are down here to guide mankind for a more peaceful change from what we have going on right now. You can Google that to self-teach yourself about it if you're interested. So thank you so much, Sagittarius, Capricorn, for coming to my channel. Bless you.